What's up, guys? Megan ditched me for the Dallas Mavericks game. If you guys don't know, Megan is a Dallas Mavericks fan, so I will give her an excuse to not be here. We've got a lot to talk about for fantasy-wise. Just a lot of injuries, a lot of changes going on. So let's start. First, the biggest one. Arike Agumbawale with the Achilles. It was, when the news came out, I was like, no, like she tore it. But it's just soreness. If you guys did not see the update in the Discord, it is just soreness. They're taking it day by day. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep her out for a while to be on the safe side, just because they are struggling. They don't have a lot of their starters, a lot of injuries, and yeah, I don't foresee her coming. I mean, they're going to take a couple of games off. It's not pressing for her to be in right now. So be aware that you're probably going to be without her a couple games. But it looks like Uzon is benefiting from that. They did start Suarez, which is interesting. I think they're going to play with the starting lineup for the next couple of games. But we knew Uzon was starting. But she's playing good right now. I believe she's their leading scorer right now, actually. So definitely someone to pick up. We were going to talk about her, but yeah. Her, J.C. Sheldon. I know J.C. Sheldon's going to be getting more minutes. Lou Lopez is going to be getting more minutes. I want to see the entirety of the game before we're like, yes, this is the one. Probably Uzon's still the number one out of the, the rest of the players. But just keep in mind, Suarez did start today. Let's see, Bridget Carlton was ruled out late with an elbow injury, which is kind of concerning. I'm thinking maybe because they saw Arike was going to be out, they sat Bridget Carlton out just for precaution, because she was probable going into today. Then, like 30 minutes before the game started, she was ruled out. So I'm not too sure. Maybe it got worse, or maybe, like I said, they saw Arike and then was out, and they're like, oh, we got this. But it's actually a pretty close game. Also, Mercedes Russell was ruled out with the illness late on Sunday. Jordan Horson went off in her absence. And Victoria Vivian's got like 7 minutes in that game. And I feel like we've been pretty accurate with calling these six players off the bench that are going to be entering the starting lineup soon. And I think Jordan Horson's time is coming. Like, it's going to be a disservice if she doesn't start. She's a great player. And I really do think she should be starting soon, honestly. Another person, Ari McDonald. I think she's going to break into that starting lineup soon, everyone. She started in the second half for Clarendon. She's been killing it. She's super efficient, especially for fantasy. Been super consistent. And she's still only rostered in less than 20% of leagues, which is criminal. She should be picked up if she is on your waiver wire. Kendi Carter, she got the start. She did good for fantasy. Will she continue to get the start? I don't know. I think Chicago's going through a rough patch right now, trying to figure out who needs to be in the starting lineup and not. I was really surprised Dana Evans got sat and had to come off the bench. I was not surprised Diamond DeShields got sat. She wasn't being wasn't being efficient at all. So we'll see. I don't think Lindsay Allen's really going to stay in that starting lineup in general. So I think Carter stays in that starting lineup, though. So those three players, they're available, but they're probably not available in our leagues. But they are less than 50% available out there. So those are the main topics I wanted to cover. Let me know if there's any other, like, crazy situations. Oh, there is one more. Cheyenne Parker. Cheyenne Parker got sat. And I'm a Cheyenne Parker manager, unfortunately, and I don't know what to do with her. I just don't feel like I can drop her. And I feel like I can't tell you guys to drop her unless something crazy is out there. Like, I don't know. I had the chance to drop Cheyenne Parker for Monique Billings, and I chickened out. Because the Natasha Howard thing, how she's coming back July 1st, and we don't know if they're going to try and boot someone off of Dallas to keep Monique Billings. We don't know. There's just too many questions. I chickened out, but Cheyenne Parker's fantasy value is just dropping. And It's crazy because Cheyenne Parker was an all-star last year, and how all of a sudden she's on the bench. I'm just saying, Tanisha Wright and her had some drama in the middle of last season too, so I'm kind of not surprised it went this way. I just didn't think her drop-off was going to be this significant. And it's not like Naz Hillman's doing anything crazy to be like, oh yeah, she should be in over Cheyenne Parker, and Cheyenne Parker should get no minutes. That's insane, Tanisha. That's insane. So that's something, I don't know what to do with, guys. I'm a manager of her everywhere. It's rough. I don't know if you guys can trade her away for someone small. Maybe like a Bridget Carlton. I don't know if anyone would take that. But just try and trade her. I'm going to keep trying to trade her. Lastly, Shakira Austin, no timetable to return. I think if you guys don't have the IR spot, I would drop her. I'm debating about dropping her. I should have probably already dropped her. This is a depressing conversation. All these players are mine that we're talking about. What am I going to do? My hands are tied. So I feel your pain if you are one of these managers. I really do. If you guys can trade her, I don't think anyone's going to take her. But if someone's on the wire that you need to win the week, go ahead and drop her. Especially if there's only one IR spot in a lot of leagues. So if you need to drop her, you got to drop her. It's too unpredictable at this point. Washington's not in the place to make playoffs. I don't think they're going to risk further injuring Shakira Austin, one of their franchise players, I believe. It's a stressful time. Should be Carter and Evans starting, in my opinion. I totally agree. I don't know where Lindsey Allen got in the mix. That was really random. I think there's some, like, under the cover stuff going down in Chicago that we don't really know about. Witherspoon's trying to get it, figure it out and get everyone on the same page. So I'm kind of curious to see how it goes from there. But yeah, keep a close eye on Chicago. But either way, Carter's efficient off the bench, even if they put her back on the bench, which in my opinion they shouldn't. Okay, but let's get into the waiver wire rankings for 6/18. So we had Liberty and Mercury and Sparks who are Sun playing. Like I said, Ari McDonald is my number one pickup of the week, and she will continually be until she's rostered over 50% in leagues. The 20% is crazy to me. She had played 31 minutes, 26 fantasy points. She's in like the 20 point to 26 fantasy points pretty much every single game. I'm glad she finally got a chance to play. And I hope to see her continue to be efficient. Next would be Ty Harris. I don't know why Ty Harris is less than 50% rostered. All of Connecticut's starting five should be played. That's just easy. They're doing super well right now. Yeah, Ty Hayes, Ty Harris has some like up and down games, but it's not like crazy up and down. Like, she's not going to give you 5 fantasy points, right? So she's still up there for me. Another person is Rebecca Allen. I feel like she's totally under the radar, and I feel like she's out there in a lot of leagues. Like, if you need a plug-and-play player, she's going to be there. She gets 20-plus minutes a game, and you want those opportunities. 17 fantasy points she posted last game. Tiffany Mitchell is also another name I would look out for. Oh, I skipped Leonie. I don't know how to say her name. Fivich? From New York. She's getting a lot of minutes, especially with Vandersloot out. She's a role that stepped up for Vandersloot's role. 23 minutes, 15 fantasy points. Solid log, too. If you guys are looking at the logs, she's a solid log. Definitely someone to keep your eye on. She's on the waiver wire, especially if you need, like I said, a plug-and-play, a stream. Same with Tiffany Mitchell. I know her fantasy production is low, but she does get the minutes. And minutes equal opportunity, and with the waiver wire I see out there in many of our leagues, she's probably best available in a lot of our leagues. You can also throw in Kayla Thorian, 18 minutes, 6 fantasy points, but again, I would take Fivich if I'm taking any New York player. She's just been the most consistent and efficient with her minutes. These next ones are rough, but I know someone asked if they're in a 10-man league, like, what are we looking at? This is what we're getting. You probably won't see a Kia Nurse in a 10-man league. I wouldn't touch Kia Nurse, but I know it's hard out there. Olivia Nelson-Ododa, someone you should keep your eye on. She's posting double-digit fantasy points in the last, 4 games, I believe. She doesn't get a lot of minutes, but she is the relief off the bench, so you know she's going to get some playing time, especially if you need a player in a pinch. She's there. Same with Yaru from LA. Especially if Brink gets in foul trouble, Yaru is going to be in there. And we know Brink is struggling with foul trouble right now. So just keep an eye out. She is out there. She's probably 1% rostered, honestly. And lastly, Sugg Sutton. Her role kind of diminished when, Rebecca Allen came back from her injury. But still, she gets some minutes. If you really, really, really need a big, you guys know Natasha Mack's probably out there now. She's probably out on your waiver wires. But still, that's going to be... She got 9 minutes the last 2 games. It's not looking pretty, honestly. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, we're over the Ray Burrell experience in LA, unfortunately. I mean, it was cool for 1 game, but yeah. I thought Kurt Miller was really going to make some changes with Ari McDonald and Ray Burrell and really mix it up, but then he said, nah. We'll stick with Lexi. We'll keep rolling with Lexi, too. And also, don't fall for Brandon's hot performance. I know she went off for 25 fantasy points the other game. That's going to happen every 6 games, every 7 games, that's going to happen. So don't fall for these boom performances because they will probably more than likely bust the next game for you. Ari started the second half for Clarendon. Yes, she did. Which, very telling. I mean, Ari's been super consistent the last couple of games. LA's struggling. And I just think Kurt Miller really needs to change it up. He has the pieces. He just needs to find the right ones that, go together. And I think he really wanted to ride the vets with Lexi Brown and, Kia Nurse in the beginning. But Ari's here. Ari was good in Atlanta, too. So I'm sure that switch is going to be coming. Okay, over to 6-19. We got Storm vs. Aces, Dream vs. Lynx, Mystics vs. Fever. Right now, I had Carlton as my number 1, but because of her injury, I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant. The thing is, I really think they saw Enrique was out and said, Bridget, you can sit this one out. We got it. I don't remember this injury being that serious. Like I said, she was probable coming into today. And then she was ruled out right after the Enrique news. So do with you what you will. But she plays 30-plus minutes a game. She's in the double-digit fantasy points in the 20s. I'm taking it. Same with Julie Van Loo with Sykes sidelined for who knows how long. And probably... I don't know. Okay. I don't want to put it out there like that. But if Washington continues... Well, Washington won the last couple games. But if Washington is not in playoff contention, I don't see them bringing Sykes back. Depending on the severity. I know Sykes probably wants to play. But if it's they said it was kind of a serious injury. So, are they really going to try and risk it? 2 back-to-back, injuries. Lower leg, foot, ankle. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So, Julie Van Loo's definitely a priority pickup. Probably, she's going to get you some good points. Throw Jordan Horston in there as well. I know it was kind of a boom performance, but I'm telling you, I just feel like she should be in that starting lineup. I don't understand why Vivian's is in there. Jordan Horston is very talented. I think the switch is going to be happening soon. I mean, I said Carter and Ari, so let's hope for Jordan. No. Another person you can look out for, Carly Samuelson. She's always playing so many minutes. I understand that she's not as efficient as most players, but what's out there, yeah, I would pick up Carly and hope for the best. She just plays too many minutes. They have too many injuries. She's going to be playing a lot of minutes for you not to try and gamble on that. Alicia Clark's kind of getting back into the... For fantasy-wise, not regular. But fantasy-wise, 31 minutes, 24 fantasy points. Another player that's going to play 30-plus minutes with the injuries on the team. The opportunity is there. Another slept-on player, Ariel Powers. I know we kind of, talk about it here and there. But this whole Cheyenne Parker thing, and you're seeing Ariel Powers play more. Haley Jones' minutes have also been going up, but her fantasy relevance really is, not there. So Ariel Powers would be that player for Atlanta that I would be willing to pick up. Same with Maisha Hines-Allen. I know she kind of had a down game, but again, Shakira Austin's not probably going to come back. Hines-Allen is aggressive. She looks for her shot. That's what I like to see. So I would be willing to gamble on that. And the new Atlanta starter, Naz Hillman. 22 minutes, 14 fantasy points. I don't know what you're going to do with that. I mean, her log is pretty much under 20 every single game. But Tanisha thinks she should start. Hey, it's fine. Whatever, Tanisha. As you can tell, I'm bitter. It's fine. But, I mean, hey, she's a starter. Starters are slim on the waiver wire. That means you know she's going to get minutes. So if you need her, pick her up. Tiffany Hayes is ranked way down here for me. Sorry, guys. Her last games have not been good. Obviously, she'll probably be the 6th person off the bench. But with Chelsea Gray, hopefully soon coming back, I take that back. Chelsea Gray will be on a minute restriction. So I have to take that statement back. I think once Chelsea Gray fully gets integrated back into the Aces, though, maybe Tiffany Hayes' minutes lower. I don't know. And Kate's minutes, you can't really pick up Kate anymore. Tiffany Hayes ruined that for her. So, anyways, Christy Wallace. Production has been down for Christy Wallace. But Indiana's getting in a groove. You could ride with her. Just because I feel like they're starting to gel, but I also feel like they're starting to leave Christy Wallace out, especially with Aaliyah Boston's production going up, as it should be. But, you know, Christy Wallace is there. She's out there in pretty much everyone's waiver wire. Next couple names are deeper plays. Haley Jones, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, Katie Lou, and Kia Stokes. All very boom-bust kind of players. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough is pretty much in that 10-point to, like, 13-point fantasy range. I'll take it if I need someone. A lot of our matches in our fantasy groups that I've seen are very close, and having players that can score you those double-digit points are very helpful in the end. I'm just saying. Especially when we get deeper into the season and injuries start happening, more injuries start happening. Keep your eyes on these names. Kia Stokes, very up and down, as you guys know. She is a starter, though. Katie Lou, not a lot of minutes, but if she catches fire on the threes, though, guys, you guys know that's a lot of fantasy points. That's 4 fantasy points per 3-point made. So, that's a gamble. That's a real dice roll gamble there. You can also throw Erica Wheeler in there, but I don't know. I did gamble on Erica Wheeler one day because she was the only player available out there, and she got me 20 fantasy points. Will that happen again? Probably not. That was the luckiest day I've probably had in a really long time, and it's crazy because I was down a lot of points in that matchup early in the week, and Erica Wheeler really helped me out. So you just gotta bet on the right horse, but it's hard. I will tell you that. Mystics should experiment with throwing Hines Allen in the starting lineup. Yeah, I think they like Dolson though. Dolson's good. She can hit the 3. Why is my voice cracking? Oh my god. Little boss. I am the boss because I'm the only one here. So, Shigi definitely a Tiffany Hayes hater. I am. And fun fact. Let's just make it funny. Because when she was on Connecticut, I was a Tiffany Hayes fantasy manager because she was good for fantasy. But man, if you didn't check your score and you just watched Tiffany Hayes play on Connecticut, she would stress me out the entire game. It was just too much sometimes. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll give her a chance on the Aces. She's still the same. She's still the same Tiffany Hayes. I don't know what it's about her. Some of her decisions. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I try to be positive, but I just can't. It's more because it's hard because the Aces are also losing, so it's just like we're just snowball effect downhill right now. But yeah. It's rough, guys. The Cheyenne Parker managers, the Shakira Austin managers, which I am both. I feel bad. I feel for you. If you have any questions about them, feel free to message me and we can sulk together. Why is it tied right now and Dallas has no one? I just glanced over here. Not Natisha Heidman having a good game, too. This is crazy. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys have any questions while I wait for you guys? If you guys do, I'm going to check the stats of this game because This is crazy. But you guys got your answer about who was going to benefit from Enrique being gone. At least in this game. Uzan has 17 points. First of all, McCowan, what are you doing, ma'am? They can't get it to her in the post, can they? I haven't been able to watch the game. I just got home, then I... Ooh, Kalani Brown's block. I just got home, then started the live stream, so I haven't been able to watch the game. So why is McCowan doing bad, everyone? Yeah, Uzon is the pickup. That's it. Dorka's doing alright for... Nafisa! Nafisa's having a horrible game. No wonder why. I bet you by the end of this game, Nafisa will get all her points, though. She'll turn it up at the end. Heidman's going off. McBride, yeah, she's been doing good. McCowan. Okay, let's see. Links always start slow. Man, but it's the third. We're going into the fourth. That's a really, really slow. Kind of random, but are you gonna do some card opening of this class? A lot of rookies might be more expensive. I will be. My addiction. If Megan was on this live, she would tell you how addicted I am to opening cards. It's insane. Like, it's just too much. I know that this year, though, because of the new fans, it's probably going to be so hard to get cards. Even though I've been opening cards the last couple of years, because I just enjoy the hobby itself. People are just going to be hunting for Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It's just going to flood the market, and it's going to be so annoying. It's going to be so unfortunate. It sucks. But whatever. I will be doing unboxings if you guys want to watch. When? I don't think they come out till like October though. They always come out at the end of the year. So like it's so weird because it's like you watch these players and you're like, oh, I want their card, but then like you gotta go for the older cards and then they're on different teams. So I get that. That does suck, but at least you had their card for like, you know, I don't know, they're whatever. I'm zoning out. But yes, I will be opening cards. I need to update, if you guys are interested in cards, I need to update my eBay. I'm about to start doing some auctions for, like, numbered cards and stuff like that. In a 6-team league, I had to drop Cheyenne, just too many better players. Oof. Who did you get? Because I need to do that. Wings hanging with him, I'd love to see it. Ball just not in her hand. Nafisa not getting her shot inside with the bigger lineup. I can see that. Makes sense. Are you rooting for the... No. Unboxing for what? Just came in. I'm a very, what's it called? Avid trading card hobbyist. I don't know how to put it. I just like collecting WMA trading cards. That's what I'll be opening. Yeah, Clark's card right now are expensive. I know. I was happy because, like her college card, I just wanted the regular one, like the base card. Just to say, oh yeah, I have a Clark card from when she was in college. It took so long, so many packs to just get one Clark card. I was not going to pay for it. It was like $15. And like base cards are not supposed to be that expensive, people. But it's Caitlin Clark, so. I imagine Clark and Reese be big hits. Yeah, if you get any numbered card of either of those this year, jeez. Good for you. Also, how many teams make playoffs? It's 8. 8 teams make playoffs. 8 teams. 63-66. Look at these. I'm telling you guys. I believe so much in McCowan. I think I have enough belief for her, you know, for the whole world. Because she should just be out here dominating. But she has like 6 points right now. I might get a box. See, now you're one of those people. No, I'm just playing. No, it really is a fun hobby. I don't know. I just like it. I try and collect all, I think it's like 200 cards, but like I think they lowered it in the last year, like to 150. So I just try and collect all the base cards. I don't know. It's just something I like to do. And then I collect all of Aaliyah Boston cards. I tried to collect all her rookie cards, but I'm short like a couple. I can't find them. They're not out there. So that's a bummer. That is a bummer. If you guys know anyone that has Aaliyah Boston cards that I don't have already, please DM me. I need them. That's my goal in life. I'm going to collect all of Aaliyah Boston's rookie cards because they all come in different variations, so I want all of her variations. And the hobby's relatively new, so like, you know, like original players, they're not really out there. So it's relatively new hobby if you guys want to get into it. I've been one of those people. I come from Pokemon, One Piece, and all. Oh my god. Well, at least you collect. No. Bought League Pass but can't watch any Dallas games. What are you talking about? It's on right now. Am I not on League Pass? Wait, you can't watch? Your League Pass is messed up. You can't watch this game right now? You can't watch the ones that are on like CBS, ABC, ESPN. Or that, yeah, those are the main ones you can't watch on League Pass. You should be able to watch all the other ones though. Like the ones that aren't televised, you should be able to watch them on League Pass. Alright guys, any other questions? If you're new here, hit our Discord. Everything we update there, we update it faster than anything really. We knew about the Enrique news right when it happened basically. I'm from Texas. Maybe a local thing. Oh. You should still be able to watch it, though. That's interesting. Because I guess we don't have a local team in the Bay, so they would just give me everything. Maybe. Interesting. Basketball might be getting me into soon. Collecting sneakers. I never thought I'd be into it. Let me tell you, don't collect sneakers. Very expensive hobby. Local games are probably blacked out. But they shouldn't be. That's the problem because... That's a great question because I'm not near any WNBA teams. So maybe I get all the games. Local is an issue. I'm in LA. No Sparks games. Oh, wow. So really, to benefit from League Pass, you have to be by no WNBA team. Because... I'm like Central Valley, California. I'm not by any. I mean, LA's what, 7 hours from me? That's the closest team. Seems dumb. Yeah, that's dumb. I didn't know that. I didn't have the issue because, again, I'm not local to any team. They want you to go to the game if you live close enough. They probably want you to buy the TV package. That's what they want to do. In New York City, we have NY9. Liberty might not be on League Pass. See? I didn't know that. Interesting. The card you need is Aaliyah Edwards. I have an Aaliyah Edwards, her college card, and I had her sign it. So I got Aaliyah Edwards. Trust me. Trust me. I got that one. Look at this. Look at these. Alright, guys. Any questions? Any other questions? Hopefully Megan doesn't ditch me on Wednesday, but she's a Dallas fan, so she had to go. Yeah, we get everything over here in Toronto. See? It's the people that benefit from it are not near a WNBA team. And I just found that out, so I'm glad we discovered that together. I'm going to be spreading the word because I really did not know that. That is insane. I really did not know. Oh, I forgot to mention, Friday... Because the Las Vegas Aces game, Connecticut game, we're going to go live for. We're not going to have Fantasy Live, but we'll probably just talk about it because the game's going to be 2 hours anyways. So it'll just kind of be like a mix if you guys want to tune in for that as well. But yeah, thank you guys. If you haven't joined our Discord already, join it. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't seen my blind rankings on TikTok, I should have never done that. I'm in the that video is in the midst of an Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark battle, and I don't even know how it happened. My thing is just, whew, these fans these days are crazy. I think I started a war. So if you want to see all those comments, go check out the TikTok because that was just literally insane. I accidentally started Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese war. So that was fun. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, like, comment, share, And I'll be back Wednesday with the live. Friday, we'll just do the live reaction. If you guys didn't tune in, basically, we just watch the game and react to it. We can't show it on the screen because of copyright. But people said it was entertaining. So we do appreciate that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hit our Discord with any questions. I do appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, we'll be back Wednesday. Peace.